This will be the most ultimate garage in the world. I want you to run my garage at my house.
I like a challenge.
My son's actually finishing it. I crown the... Did that hurt? And then he's gonna reveal it to me. When the hell does that happen? Measure from the bottom, not the top.
You taught me that one like years ago.
Okay. I don't think he likes me being around so much.
Give me a little space.
I know I can be a pain in the butt sometimes.
I've been stressing like you wouldn't believe.
I've had a vision for many years to build my ultimate garage. And the problem is that I've been so busy. It's really been put off year after year. And the time to build that garage is now. Wait to see this. This is state of the art. It's off the grid. I'm using technology we've never seen before. It is going to be spectacular. And the best part about this is that I get to work with my son, MJ. We're going to be working together. I'm going to be teaching him, and he's going to be absorbing this day in and day out. The time to build my ultimate garage starts now. I'm going to build something that makes sense for the future, and I can do this. Not to mention, my son's actually finishing it, and then is going to reveal it to me. When the hell does that happen? That doesn't happen. That's the first time. We put the blocks up as of last winter. When I first saw the Duracell block, it excited me to no end. A block structure that's fire-rated, sound-rated, insulated, environmentally friendly. I can screw to it. It's not going to burn. I look at this and go, are you kidding me? I've got an R31, and I don't have to build a wood structure on the inside. I get to see the block. You just need to know where the rebar goes, because we're gluing the block. It's literally like Lego. We got all the blocks in, got it backfilled, all the rebar in place, and then it sat for the winter. That sucked. It's spring, it's a new beginning. My son just finished his first semester for being a carpenter, and I'm just gonna surprise him. I'm going to the job site and let him know that he will be leading my garage. So, Mr. Holmes, I want you to run my garage at my house.
What?
So I want you to be the lead hand on it.
When's this happening?
As soon as we start framing. Like, all the block work's done, so now you're on it.
All right.
Deal? Okay, you're the lead
I like
hand.
a challenge.
You're the lead hand.
Yeah, I like a challenge. Whew. Being the lead, building your boss's, not just your boss, but your father's pride and joy. That's where you're gonna have his toys, his workshop. Like, that's huge.
As a young boy, I really didn't know what I was going to do. And it's like my son, he didn't know where he was going. I didn't think he'd get interested in this world. You can't push your kids and, here, go be a doctor, go be a lawyer. You can't do that. They have to want it. 10 years ago, I said to him, hey, you're off this summer. You want to make a lot of money? You're going to work hard. Right hand, left hand, pull, watch you don't fall back, all right? Yeah, try it. I started him off, not that much money. I wanted to see if the temptation was there for him to continue this trade. Truth is, this is a really tough job. And it was so hard for Mike at the beginning. You know, he kept saying, I don't know if I can do this, Dad. I don't know if I can do this. And I said, just keep doing it. Come on, just keep doing it. You can do it. And it took him a long time to actually say, hey, I can do this. We have leveled it. Yeah. This will be the most ultimate garage in the world. I'm gonna have a second floor with a gym. We'll protrude out with a green roof. We'll collect the rainwater. We're gonna put a tank in the ground. We wanna keep water, much like years ago, here, right? We don't wanna run it in a drain and drive it down the road and it goes out to the lake. If everyone dug a hole in their backyard, we'd never have a water shortage. So 2 lifts, car, car. I want the skylights on the back side of it, so this will give me natural daylight inside. And by remote control, Skylight's open.
No way.
It's gonna have solar, it's gonna have a gas generator backup system, it's gonna have really special LED lighting. It's gonna have a secret room.
Yeah.
I want an epoxy finish on the floor. Why do I want an epoxy finish?
Because you're anal and you want to be able to eat off the floor if you have to?
That's right. If I drop my drink, I want to be able to lick it up.
Why'd you make me move out again?
You were getting older.
Ugh.
You got to get your own place. Did you want to move back?
Kinda now.
Well, you want to move in here?
Yeah. I'm a bit overwhelmed right now. This is a pretty big project. I want to do a really good job on this. I want him to be proud.
But I'm going to work with you on all the wood structure. I want you to finish it, and then I want you to surprise me.
I love it.
Maybe I'll cry at the end.
Okay.
I love you, man.
I want to put my own spin on it. That way it's a little unique. And he can, you know, when he comes into a shop and does some work, he can say, you know, my son did this.
Today is prep day. We're finally starting it.
I know you must be excited.
Just a little. Let's suit up, put some helmets on. I want to get the plastic off and prep for sill plates. You getting taller or you're on a higher spot?
I'm on a high spot here. We'll switch.
See, that's way better.
That's better?
I'm going to start you off.
Yeah, I
do
hear
this,
you.
do this, do this, and you'll do that.
Okay.
Okay, so stand there.
Okay.
We have various different colors of helmets, and the white helmet is the lead hand. He's the man. I crown the... Did that hurt?
A little bit.
Wear that one. Much like being knighted by the Queen, I'm taking my helmet and knighting my son to hand over responsibility to him. Nice.
How's it look?
Looks like it fits you.
Is about right?
Yeah.
I trust you, Nikki.
Don't worry, I got it, MJ.
Now it's the last one.
Careful.
Took a chunk out of my hand there.
Are you bleeding?
No, it just took a little chunk out of the...
You need a Band-Aid, Mr. Holmes? Let's see your boo-boo. Oh, it's a pinch.
Yeah, it'll be all right. I think I'll make it.
We have some cleaning. This is a small Band-Aid.
Pretty much.
Did you clean it?
Yeah, it's clean.
All right.
Like a little kid again. Dad's putting on my Band-Aid.
You're good. Go back
Okay,
to
I'm
work.
good to go. You got it?
Little smart things to do. Careful.
Right there.
And you're picking straight ones, yes? Okay. I'm gonna hang in all kinds of beautiful photos in here.
So, oh, you're gonna put pictures of me up? You said beautiful photos. I mean,
I was thinking my car.
yeah, right.
We have a bird's nest, so let's be very kind to them. I've been waiting for a little bit now for the little chickies to get grown up and fly away, and they're not. They're still little babies. Oh, look, there's the bird feeding the chickies.
Oh, that's nasty.
Interesting. So what I want to do is I want to start today with triple beam across the front, because we're going to pick up beam in the front, beam in the center. We're going to cross the floor joist this way with 2x12. Like the top has a each other beam. It looks good from here. Cut that piece in the center, get that glued and nailed. Make sure we're secured from underneath there in the center, because I see a small dip. The sill plate up. And we'll just get that piece in, then we'll work to see what we're gonna do on that side. But I'm gonna check square here first.
I've got 171 3/4 on the nose.
Give it to me in English.
14 foot 6 1/4.
14 foot 6
That's how
and a
you
quarter.
measure?
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Someone gives me that measurements, I tell him to give me it in inches.
Why? He's measuring all in inches, 187.5 inches. I'm like, well, what's that in feet? You know, where I come from is 10 foot 7 3/8. I'm old school.
Yeah, apparently.
So from this morning, I was supposed to work here till noon, go downtown, work at the other job site. My grandkids showed up. Hi, Wyatt. Hi, sweetie. This is gonna be a family affair. I'm staying home. It's nice to have my family here. You gonna work today? The advantage of working on my house is having my kids, my grandkids, show up. I mean, we're not gonna get a lot of work done. You wanna come see me?
Okay, you just keep her face out of the sun.
Yeah. And then we end up having fun. So that's the good side of it, that working at home, we get to play at home.
At his house, he's relaxed here.
Someone's phoning me. Wanna say hello? Say hello.
And I'm gonna make sure that he doesn't get too stressed.
That's okay. I'll call you back. At least I have the opportunity to work with my kids. My kids work with me. You know, when they were younger, I never saw them. I worked 7 days a week. So this is something that's worked out well for all of us, that we're together.
Okay.
Are you the king of the castle? You are? We gotta start teaching him.
As much as he comes across as a big tough guy or a big scary guy, he's actually one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet.
Putting in the beams is not gonna be easy. This is the really big stuff.
Oh, jeez.
Here to make sure it's square, it's perfect, it's exactly where they're supposed to tie in with 3 posts in the back. Okay, bring her in.
Oh, it's bold, man.
No, you can bring it in more. Hit it in more. My floor joist will go over top of them. This is really important.
That was an accident. I kicked her in the head harder than I meant to.
That actually made me angry.
Just say sorry.
I'm not sorry though.
Sherry and Mike have probably bickered since they were kids, and they still do it now.
I'm thinking after that little incident, probably get her on one of the other sites. Well, we'll be able to correct that boat.
We have been good enough to give the time necessary for the baby birds. They have flown the coop. They're gone. So I can probably remove that nest now.
So these birds picked a pretty good home. So I think what we're gonna do is keep it as a little memento. Look at how that's built. That's actually pretty good. Those birds made it right.
So John has set up all the landscaping around the garage.
Now, come over.
Oh, look at that.
Amazing, isn't it?
That is amazing. Look at that.
Now this is all for permeable pavement. Water goes through, dissipates into the groundwater. It's gone.
The flowers are even moving.
Look, you see that?
So to achieve privacy, we're planting trees and building in berms in behind. All full access, lots of parking.
It's just gonna look slick. Love you, man.
No problem, Mike.
Just so we're clear here, like I'm under the impression by these drawings that there's only a beam coming to the post, center of the post, basically.
What he's done for the stairs is he's made it a pocket, right? So he doesn't care about this one in here, and I do.
Here's the things you need to tell me, because I'm going by the plans.
And I don't even know if I want the stairs there.
Well, why do I have this?
We can do anything.
I know, I'm just confused. Everything's kind of in his head, so what I have to do is basically pick his brain on a daily basis. I gotta ask him a million questions, double check with him, triple check with him, make sure everything's to what he wants.
I think the majority of people out there in the construction world will read the plans and work from what they see to an end result, where in my mind, I see it finished and I work backwards. And I'm trying to teach my son that. I don't think this is going to be easy for Mike, but what I'm trying to do is to teach him, not just to look at a set of drawings and say, okay, we got to do it this way, this way. It's like, you need to see how to do this. If something doesn't work visually on the paper, you need to actually clear it in your mind and go, this isn't going to work, I need to make changes. And you need to have that ability to do so. I count lumber when I go to bed, not cheap. How many floor joists do we need? 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I was counting lumber last night, too.
And that's just me. That's who I am. So if you see me standing around just looking, that's exactly what's happening. My mind's thinking 10 steps ahead. I'm visually looking at locking everything in place. That's just what I do. Is it kind of freakish? Maybe. That's me. It's 7.5 inches. This is what I really want to do today. I want to finish the floor.
Sounds good.
Get it sheathed, get it covered up for Mother Nature. What I'm gonna recommend is you tag that in from the back side where it's supposed to be.
But how am I gonna know where it's supposed to be over here where I got nothing
It
to
should
come
be
up?
in line with the outside. You didn't get one in here.
I think he's particularly hard on me because he expects a lot out of me.
I'm watching him.
But at the same time, he thinks I'm this little kid again where he's got to tell me every little step.
You know, I explained it. Here's what I want you to do. And for me, all I'm trying to do is I'm watching. I'm watching what he does so I can make sure he's on the right sequence.
Been working with him for a few years now, so he's taught me at least a few things. So there's a reason he wants me to lead this, and just gotta let me go a little bit.
Measure from the bottom, not the top, right?
You taught me that one like years ago.
Okay.
Come on. He's just always on you. So you don't have a second to kind of show them what's going on?
Just tag it right there where that, the double meets the double.
Just back off, just give me a little space. I know what I'm doing. Trust me, so. Trust me.
What I'm doing is teaching you from everything I've learned from mistakes. So I teach you how to look ahead and don't think of mistakes.
Oh, hey, I know you know.
Well, look how good you're getting.
Sometimes, just gotta let me run with it. Don't get me wrong, I need you.
Now, he's been working really hard. He loves actually being a leader. I don't think he likes me being around so much because I seem to be on him. Do you want me to leave?
No.
He shouldn't be taking it the way he's taking it. He should be just listening.
Yeah.
I know I can be a pain in the butt sometimes, but I get it, you know. When someone tells you what to do, it doesn't feel good.
Let's go on the inside now. Yeah, it looks good there.
He's got it. It's time for me to take my hat off and go.
Me and Pigeon are gonna measure this piece, then I'll just get you to cut it.
Pigeon, coffee. Glenn, break dance.
And Glenn, just keep looking handsome. The last time we were here, I was a little hot and tired. The jobs were going crazy. There was a lot on the go. So I was a little frustrated with my dad. And, you know, sometimes that happens. You work with people every day. They're literally my family. I love my dad. He's my teacher. He's the one who's brought me here, who's taught me everything I know today. So the frustration that I kind of let out towards him was just basically because I was tired.
Today's really simple. I have 3 columns in the front supporting the green roof and the cantilever out from my second floor. And these are big guys. You can see the size of these things. They're going in the ground and they're gonna be filled with concrete. So drill, core, boom, by that time, concrete.
Let's do it.
Look at Adam, he's ready to go. I'm ready. X marks the spot. Let's see if we can find some gold. Pretty big. Big rock.
Yeah, we're gonna string this right now.
And we'll figure out exactly where center is.
Yeah.
Boom, come out. There's our mark. There's our mark. There's our mark. It's gotta go back.
Construction, it's a very glamorous job. We all gotta get dirty. Don't be afraid of the dirt. See? A little bit of love goes a long way. So the 3 posts at the front are gonna hold up the green roof. Green roof's coming off the front, cantilevered 16 feet out. Right now, we're just setting our posts. We gotta make sure they're all in the same line. If this isn't straight, I'm in a lot of trouble by the big man himself, so. Our next step's gonna be setting the posts and getting the measurements for the steel guy. So we'll send those measurements in, and then we can start to frame out for our green roof and then start to go up framing for our roof.
What I'd like to do is make sure all posts go in today and then green roof framed out and sheathed because rain, hot, it's starting to bend like hockey sticks. Probably your biggest challenge today is what?
The heat.
The heat?
Yeah. I know a lot of sites are shutting down today. Not this one.
We're not made of sugar, come on.
Are you sweating yet?
Yes,
I'm soaked.
under my helmet,
I'm soaked.
under my overalls, in places I don't want to talk about. It's funny because I've had a lot of people say to me many times, you overdo things. It's a funny statement because you got to look at it and say, would you like me to underdo your home or overdo your home? Is it truly a statement to be overdone or are we doing it right? We're already seeing heavier winds, heavier rains. Is it going to get better? The answer is no. The planet's naturally warming. So I'm going to build this where the 3 little pigs don't have to worry about the big bad wolf.
It's almost like we planned it out.
What is the center of our column from the out of the wall?
156.
You gonna make me calculate this?
It's too hot, man.
When it's this hot, it's kind of difficult to do everything because you have to think.
Oh, man.
Right now, your blood starts to thicken. That's why we need to make sure we don't overheat. Drink plenty of water. running the shade here and there. Let's do it. So you're gonna have to try and put it where you want it before you put it in.
Hold on, don't move it, don't move it. I should have done this at night.
Hired someone else.
Yeah. Oh, it's going today. I got the beam in now. It's about 46 degrees Celsius, so it is really hot out. The heat affects everything, so having to do math, having to do anything today is extremely difficult. Just trying to keep our heads on straight, trying to not kind of mess anything up. Yeah, black's really cooling in the sun. Fashion's everything. That's why I've got my towel and...
Force this one to put a screw in temporarily just to hold it.
I really want to surprise my dad, so we're gonna go to this store today with vintage and retro stuff from the 40s, 50s, and 60s. We're gonna see what we can get from my dad's shop there. I think it's gonna be really cool. Got my sister coming with me. Should be interesting. Butt heads sometimes. This is our store right here.
This is the best store of my life.
It's actually a really cool store.
I actually was just noticing the Crown Royal sign, which happens to be his favorite drink.
So Dad's garage, there's
There's the
Pop's
old
garage.
man's garage. Oh my
Yeah.
God, I like that better.
Yeah, so we were thinking of getting him this fridge. Can you put a keg in here?
Yes, this will fit a full-size standard keg.
Really?
Whoa.
I like the little
really
radio
cool.
there too, because I think we should get him something like that.
He's got so many of those. The
Doesn't
Bob
matter, I just
Marley
wanna be
one.
cooler.
That's why a jukebox would be kind of different.
I'm sure we can
Going
find
shopping
something.
back by myself.
I shouldn't have brought her here.
I brought you.
24 years of this. You feel sorry for me?
He's the baby.
You wouldn't think so, though.
Does that like licorice too, or just the?
Dad loves licorice. Cupcake toothpaste?
Yeah.
That sounds disgusting.
Makes your breath frosting fresh.
So we're looking at getting the fridge, the table and the chairs, the phone, the cat clock. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna look wicked in the garage, so. We got some stuff for us, some stuff for Dad.
We just need to finalize the measurements and come back and pick everything up.
All right, so my dad's finally taking a vacation. Get to do some stuff here while he's not around watching. Surprise him with a few things. We got half the roof up. Also, the gable ends are in. Our beams have finally arrived. We're gonna get those in. The rest of the guys are working on the rafters. We're gonna do some sheathing, so it's gonna be a pretty big day for a Friday of a long weekend. These are the 3 support beams for the roof, so these are carrying a lot of weight. Right now, we're just laminating the beams, so once we sheet it, this is really important that they're all at the same level so there's no humps. We're doing that on the ground, that way we don't have to do it up top. So it's important when we get them up there, they're 100% ready to go. So if you look around, we've got so many different trades here. We've got landscapers, framers, electricians, architects. It takes so many people to plan this garage. It's not your average garage. This meeting has a lot to do with how the garage is going to be powered. The aim of the power is solar, and we're hoping to have a propane generator backup to get this off the grid. Okay, so we got all these people here. Let's start talking our plan. Where are we looking to put everything?
The issue that just came up a little earlier was batteries.
We need 5 feet wide
Okay.
by about 2 feet deep and 7 feet tall to the top of the battery.
Well, again, we're really gonna have to figure out the sizes on everything.
Are we feeding to the switch, to the battery, or how's that working?
Can we keep that just on the outside this wall?
We're gonna put 2 inverters, but they're gonna go on the outside.
It's gonna be a lot of planning.
Gotta write all this stuff down. You guys are speaking all different languages to me right now. My biggest challenges with this whole project and moving forward is the fact that I do renovations day in, day out. That is my bread and butter. But this is a whole other beast. So my biggest challenge is staying on top of this, making sure I'm organized, making sure I have the materials here.
So you want me to run a pipe underneath the stairs to here.
Yep.
Today's the 30th of the month,
Yeah.
and that gives me 11 days.
12, including today.
Well,
Including today. Great. It's 1:30.
It's not over yet.
No, it's over for me.
No.
It's a Friday, and Monday's a holiday. Everything's closed.
We gotta pour the slab.
So 2 lines.
There's 3 other shows going on, and I got a full-time business
other shows.
going.
Okay,
Guys,
we'll-
I can't be here next week, I'm telling you now.
We'll get the
There's
conduit.
no shot. I've now just ruined my weekend, and I'm gonna have to go home and start crunching numbers and figuring out how to make this work and trying to call in favors.
If we
There's
can,
no way
we
you
can
guys
do
are
it.
getting 2 extra days.
It's hard when you tell someone that you care about and you worked with for so long that I need this to happen, and it tells me, you know, I need some extra days, and I gotta say, I don't have those extra days to give you.
If we're rushing, we're gonna miss something. That's all I'm saying.
It's a garage, right? But this isn't just any typical garage. It's a bit overwhelming. I'm a little stressed out, but hopefully I'll be done in a month and I'll maybe be able to take a little break, go lay down on a beach somewhere. No, probably not. Yeah, you're right.
You're tired.
I'm pretty tired. It's been a long haul so far. I'm still smiling though.
See, that helps. That's how you get away with this. Yes, it's full of stress. You smile, you keep going, and you stay on top.
I know what your world's like now a bit. Like, I'm starting to see that. The other day at site, there was probably 50 people here. And every one of them, MJ, Holmes, Mike, can I talk to you? Can I get 5 minutes of your time? Can you approve something? Can you do this? And I'm like, I'm pulled in so many directions. I'm spread so thin. I was ready to pull my hair out and just say, everyone, leave me alone. I'm going home.
You're gonna have to do that every day. Here's how you gotta look at it. You can't let it overwhelm you. You have to, when the phone rings, you talk on the phone. Do this, do this, do this, do this. Watch, walk, and talk. In other words, when you see things, jump on it. When someone comes up to you, take care of it. Because the more you allow it to screw you up, which you can easily do, the harder it gets.
Absolutely.
Focus, stay on top of it.
I've been wanting to build that cabinet for you, wanted to do the door for the hidden room, but I keep thinking, you know, if I pull myself out of running the job and overlooking everything, that's when mistakes are gonna start to happen.
You're the white helmet.
Yeah.
That means, yes, you want to build the cabinets. I'd love you to build the cabinets, but you can call Daniel. Daniel, I don't have the time. I need you to make the cabinets.
Yeah, properly.
Too many people think the white helmet doesn't do anything. They think he's a spoiled person that wears just a white helmet and just, what does he do? Yeah. He's the orchestra leader. Right now, you're hearing all kinds of noise. That's the band playing. You got to lead the band.
That orchestra is what keeps me up at night. It's why I'm tired.
I built this little area for seclusion, for serenity. So every moment that it's overwhelming, you come back here, you gather your thoughts, relax a minute, and go back to it. You're doing good, Holmes.
Thanks, man.
You're doing good.
I appreciate it. Everything of me, I'm trying to put into this and make this as good as I can because I truly want him to love this. And I want him to just, you know, when we open it up and say, hey, you know, this is it, this is the reveal, I want him to just be speechless. We need to get 6 inches of gravel down.
It's so much better than wheelbarrowing.
So a lot of it is concrete prep right now. It's very important that everything's accurate, everything's perfect. Otherwise, our concrete pour isn't gonna go as smooth.
I wasn't expecting you guys here today. This is a luxury. Well, I'm happy. It's nice to see you. There's a full team of rakers in here. You know, just when you think you're in trouble and everything's looking a little down for you, your friends and family come to help you out. So it's a beautiful thing.
Some of the surprises we're doing for my dad that he doesn't know about are the lights in the floor. That is a really big one.
Basically, I need something that's gonna have a solid fit like this, glue it all together, and then once this is in position, this will actually sleeve in
into the
floor. We don't want your dad to see these.
No.
It's gonna be very astonishing. Like,
oh, yeah.
A garage door rolls up, and here's a row of
just
lights.
lights up
that are shining straight up. It's gonna look sweet.
Oh, yeah. My dad is coming back today, so I'm a bit nervous to see what he's gonna say.
Now that I'm back, there's been a lot of progress. I have to say I'm very proud of my son. He's been a little stressed out. He's talked to me on the phone. I'm like, relax, Mike, breathe. You know I picked you up and threw you in the ocean. It wasn't the pool. I didn't throw in a life ring, but this is how you're gonna learn. You need to know how to deal with people. You need to actually get over this. And, you know, I had to calm him down. I know he can do this, and I know by the end of this, he's gonna learn so much that the next job will be easy compared to this one.
Do any of you guys drive a Sierra? Carl needs their car moved. I got too much going on to be worried about parking.
I'll go find it.
Thank you.
He always says it's like a game of chess. You gotta think 10 moves ahead. So that's how he tries to get me to think. But at the same time, I've never run a project like this. That, I think, stressed me out. So now I'm trying to break it all up. I gotta take it week by week, organize each week properly, and go from there.
4 inches of foam on the outside. We got to pick a color yet.
Yes. I just walked in the middle of a conversation here.
You probably know more than I do. I just know what I want.
Well, but can we start at square one here?
Right.
The past 8 years, he's been teaching me how to swim. Then he gave me this project, and he's asking me to fly. It's completely over my head. I've been stressing like you wouldn't believe. I did not organize for that.
Oh, that means you got to tamp and
Today.
then insulate.
Yeah.
Don't insulate, then tamp. It's looking good. So now seeing it's completely closed in from the outside. We have a waterproofing on the roof right now. We're getting ready for the windows, ready for the concrete floors. The landscaping's happening on the outside. John's got the walls up, and it's starting to show the way it's supposed to look. But even again, looking at it right now, won't be a comparison to when it's done, because that's when it's pow.
Well, my dad showed up today after vacation, after not seeing this for a while, and he was extremely happy. He actually, after he left, he sent me a few texts with a smiley face, actually, which he's never, ever sent me, saying, thank you and proud of you, son. You're doing a great job. Maybe he's like, oh, my boy, he's making it right.
From the beginning, I wanted to collect the rainwater from the roof and from permeable driveways and brought to the cistern tank.
There's a big hole behind me. The cistern's going in there today. It's a storage tank so that he's gonna use for watering gardens, plants, his green roof, his cars if he gets a filter in there for it. That way he doesn't put lime on his cars, we don't want that. So it's basically a big water tank that we're putting in. So this morning we got the sand here. We're now putting the sand into the cistern hole, and they're gonna tamp that, get it to our grade where we need it to be.
That's a lot of weight.
The cistern's gonna come, we're gonna crane that in, drop it in the hole. Really sticky. Now, this is a gasket to seal the lid. It's kind of like Play-Doh, PL mixed together.
I think I like it over here.
It does look like we're going into a submarine. Okay with that, I've always wanted to do that. We're about to install the pump to pump the water out of the tank. You happy there? Yep. So it's about to get loud.
So that's our subsurface connection now, and that allows us to grab the pump and pull it out.
Slide her in there. That's it.
Right now, we're doing a perimeter border with Flexcrete. So Flexcrete is waterproof, it's flexible. The idea here with this border is so he can spray down his garage, not worry about water getting into any place we don't want to. He can have the clean garage he wants.
So we're gonna go drywall, 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 drywall. We're gonna keep the block
Keep the
exposed.
block.
We want to keep the one wall exposed.
I think we do, yes. We'll play with this over here, and we'll surprise you a little bit.
Not too keen on surprises, you know.
Well, you've been surprising everyone for the last how many years? It's your turn.
The windows should have some sort of full blind to block out the sun when I don't want it and allow the sun in when I do want it, and that's in the winter.
Okay, is there any privacy issues there?
No, I love that I can see the property. No one else in the street can see through these windows. I can stand here in my underwear and I can see who's coming.
I'll stick outside then so that you can, with the beer, and you can stay inside in your underwear. How's that?
Yeah, I'll stick with Seth, I think.
I think it's great that your first job is doing one for your dad. I can't imagine a better situation than that.
Well, this is my first lead on a build. This is huge. Not only is it a massive build, but it's for you. So that's pretty.
Just
pretty
don't let
damn
him
cool.
down. No pressure.
Yeah, I know, eh? He's only Mike Holmes. He's not a perfectionist.
I'm your dad. I have my bar. I see my vehicles. I've got workout equipment. You know, I mean, this is Mike's house.
Yeah.
I'm happy. I'm getting really happy. Oh.
Got a new guy, new helper.
All right, so solar panels are here. We're ready to install.
Yeah, and you can have a look at what it's gonna look like on the roof. They're 240-watt panels.
Yep.
60 cells. There'll be 40 going on the garage.
Yeah. It's almost a shame that it's on the roof. It's really nice.
It is plug and play.
Yeah, I'll take a side.
Yeah. Well, you wanted to carry both. I was going to carry one, you carry one.
Oh, we could do that too.
Okay.
It'd make us look manlier, I guess.
The sun hits the panels, and the panels have electrons in them, which start to move around, producing electricity. And so it's all DC power, so it's one direction, you know, positive to negative. And then it goes down to the inverters. And the inverters are what change it from DC power to AC power, which is what's used in the house.
Originally, the skylights were up in the top. Well, we're gonna have solar panels right across there and right across here because we actually gain solar light in the morning on that side, and on this side, we have the afternoon sun. So I opted to lower them down, and in a way, I kind of like it because now I can see through them. No one can see in.
It's good. To keep with the theme of the garage here, we've gone with a full solar skylight, totally self-powered. This particular portion of this pad is actually the acoustical rain sensor. So with the sound of the rain hitting this pad, it will automatically close the skylight. So in case we have a sudden rain, we don't have to run out there and try to close the skylights. It'll do it by itself. This is the first of 4 that we're installing today. So we're continuing our installation of our metal roof system here. This particular product is a stone-coated steel. We've got a 26-gauge Galvalume panel, Class A fire rated, much more corrosion resistant. It's very durable.
So my dad knows about the bar we're building for him, but what he doesn't know is how we're finishing it. So colors, countertop, he doesn't know all that stuff. So I'm bringing Sherry in, who's not always the easiest to work with because we're brother and sister, but she's good with picking colors, so I'm gonna get her to help me out a bit today. So this is the bar design that Daniel's drawn up for us.
Is that right here?
That's right here. So there's gonna be a section of lowers at the back, some shelving, a section where you can walk behind, mix your drinks, whatever. What I want your help with is the colors. Is there anything here that sticks out for you that you think we should use for the colors?
I always go towards the darker shades, so I really dig the red and the black, obviously.
Yeah.
I do like shades of gray. I dislike this one immensely.
Well, there's about like 50 shades or so, right? Sorry. I'm thinking maybe we go with this for our cabinets, like our lowers, and then this for our shelving as like an accent. What do you think?
I like it as long as we have to mix it up a bit, because if we do too much gray in one area, like I don't know what you want to do for the walls
Wall
or the
colors
countertop.
will be more like natural wood colors. I think they'll actually accent these two really nicely.
Then in that case, I dig these, but I think we should do a pattern countertop then.
Good thing is, this is my project, so you have to trust me.
But the other good thing is it's your project and you called me in to help you.
Mr. Holmes, I think you could use a break today. I'd like to take you for a drive, or actually you drive me.
Okay.
I want to pick out some trees for landscaping.
I think I could use a break.
Me too. Come on.
Let's do it.
Murray, how are you today, sir?
I'm fine, thanks.
I brought my
How are
son
you?
Mike with me. Nice to see you.
Pleasure's mine.
How you doing, Murray?
Hi, Michael.
Now I'm looking for approximately 30 blue spruce. I'd like the idea of different sizes, I really do. It doesn't have to be all continuous one size.
Stagger it a bit?
Yeah, and
They'll look better, yeah.
Yeah, I think so
Especially
too.
if you plant them in threes.
In that
Looks nice
pattern
to get-
tree?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we charge by the foot. Is that a cheaper foot?
No, you don't count that. Halfway up the.
Oh, you're a
halfway up
good
the
man.
leader. Halfway up the leader.
When I was a kid, my dad, every Christmas, and I did it with you when you were a kid, not now, took us out to chop down our Christmas tree. And it was always a ritual. 2 weeks before Christmas, we'd go, we'd have hot chocolate, a hot dog, and it would be like walking through snow for miles and miles to pick the perfect tree. Just reminded me of the wonderful experience that actually was. I want to first work out somewhat of a pattern at home, and then I'll have John and my son come back, and they'll just go ahead and tag trees, and if you get all kinds of agitated again, you can say, you know what?
I'm taking off and going to see Murray.
I'm going to see Murray.
Yeah.
You are the best, Murray.
Thank you very much.
I'm going to come back and see you again. You know that.
Thanks a lot, Murray.
For sure.
I'll see you soon.
Thank you.
You know, winter's not too far away. It's stressful, the fact that this has got to be wrapped up soon. I can't be doing stucco in the middle of winter. I can't be doing it below 0. If I have to, I've got to wrap this entire garage in a tarp and heat it for them to do stucco, and I don't want to do that. So right now, it's a big push for everyone to get in here and get what they got to get done. If we have to take too many steps back and it's going to cost me time and hold this up, then I can't. At this point in time, it's pretty overwhelming. There's so much going on the site. Constantly, as I walk around, people are going, Mike, I need you here. Mike, do you have a second? Mike, can you come see me in 5 minutes? Or so it's like everywhere I go, I'm talking to someone.
It's like one hell of an ultimate garage.
Yeah, I know. It's like, thank you. We can look at that. Yeah, absolutely. Someone needs my time. Someone needs an answer. Someone needs me to tell them something. Where it's feasible. It's not going to cost us. It's not going to cost us too much time. Then I'm open to it. Your name came up, and we just I wanted to know if you were still interested in working with us on the garage here. You know, you think you've got all this, and you've got what's going on in your real life. I'm just wondering if I call it an early day, if that's a problem. So it's a lot. It's a lot to handle. Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna go pop that breaker for those guys. I believe it's 2.5. Just wanted to double check all that. It's hectic. It's hard. That would be nice. You'd love that, I know. The worst part is, you know, with all this, as stressful as it is, as tiring as it is, there's still so much to do. So I got a while before the home stretch. I got to just stay strong and keep going through it. Okay, bye.
You know that I'm very proud of you here, and that I know you know how to run this. And why I'm slightly stepping in is because I'm really worried about the cold coming in. Because the truth is, if we don't finish this completely,
we're screwed.
Yeah, that means I gotta wait till spring again.
I hear you.
We need to have a little powwow on timing here. The winter's coming, and it's coming real fast.
Yeah. So I'm giving you one last look.
Who the hell tells me what to do? You're not allowed in. I feel like I've been fired or something. This is my place.
Stop looking, please. Just putting away the last few things. We're almost done.
Am I excited? Absolutely yes.
Last night I couldn't sleep.
Are we finally ready?
Finally ready.
Hey! Look at this.
Father, oh dearest, been having some troubles.
That's not a good actor. How far art thou?
Hi, I'm Mike Holmes Jr., and this is Hitting with a Sledge.
So what that's gonna do is give me around 100 pounds a square foot of the birds here.
Yeah.
I'm at home. 100 pounds a square foot.
How's my hair? Is that handsome? In a second. My boom's in your shell game.
Get in the chopper, come on.
For more information about this show, please visit hgtv.ca.